Hello, everyone. This is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I'm gonna be showing, or I'm gonna be featuring the Simply Zinnia bundle for this card class, which I think it's a really great one. So here is the bundle. This is a brand new online exclusive, and they just released today. So we got a chance to play with them earlier last month. As a demonstrator, we got to pre-order them, but now they're available for all our customers. So if you're interested in this, you can get it right away. It does have also like this one is a whole suite of products, and I should show. But it comes, the suite comes with a designer series paper, which is bright of colors. So let me just show you real quick. And you'll see the colors of the paper once we start playing with the layout. But it's very bright. I feel like it's super, super happy. It also has the suite again, the Zinnia embossing folder, which is a 3D. I don't know that you can see it, but it is also flowers. And again, I think I have embossed one of the cards so that you can kind of see how it looks. And I am in love with it. I feel like this is a great one. And even though it has flowers, I think that it goes perfectly for all the cards that you make with this particular suite. There's also going to be some sequins, which I know they're not available right now. But don't worry, they're going to come back. I think April 29th is when they came back. But in the meantime, you can use any other embellishments. I've been using the glossy dust, which I'm almost out of them, as you can see. But you can be also using those. They have the bright colors that you can use. So just switch to whatever is available. But anyway, this is also coming your way, April 29th. And I feel like they are amazing. So anyway, I just wanted to share a few projects with it. There is, I'm going to be making, as always, 3 cards. I feel like this time they're very easy. We're just going to see how we create the flower and then play with it. I might need to be doing like a second Facebook Live or something just to do some coloring, because the cards that I designed this time does not have any of the coloring, which I don't know, that's shocking for me. But honestly, I think it was just because of time constraints. I had been prepping for the Houston event and a lot of things going on right now, that I just needed to do something quick and easy and beautiful. And so the dies are just perfect for that. So anyway, as usual, let me know where you're watching from. Also, let me know if you have seen the new products. There's lots of different products. Once I flip the camera, I'll share with you some of them. I did pre-order a lot of them, because this time I feel like the online exclusives were amazing. We got 2 new suites, which, if you know me, I love using suites for the classes and for my events, because it's just so much easier for me to design. I feel like you get, I just select the products, like the suite, the layouts, and then we're ready to roll. So anyway, let me get my other phone just to see comments, because otherwise I won't be able to read you. So let me make sure I do that before we continue. And let me see, am I on the right place? I think I am. But anyway, just let me know where you're watching. Also, if you have crafty friends, please share the video. It always helps me a lot. So I really appreciate anytime you share it. So thank you. And let me see, where am I? Creating with Ali. Whew. All right, I am live. Yeah, so let me just check who is there. So we have Holly. Oh, you just ordered. Oh my goodness, you just ordered this bundle. This bundle is just amazing. Let me tell you, I'm just loving it. Hi Pauline. Hi Jackie. Hi Linda. Hi Nympha. Hi Rhonda. Hi Lorraine. Hi Lila. Hi Linda. Hi Pat. And thank you so much, Pat. Thank you so much for sharing, Pat. That's just really nice. Thank you. And hi, Hilda. So anyway, so let me just show a few of the classes. So if you know card class, my card club, it's about to end March 7th. So March 7th is the last day to register for the class, for the club. And so this month, which is March, is going to be featuring the trusty tools. And so I've shown the cards multiple times. This is the last week for you, actually the last few days, because today is the 5th. So by the 7th, make sure if you want to get this kit, make sure you sign up right away. By the way, you can change, I think I've said this on all my videos, but you can change these to make it the name of your husband or the name of your son. If you use the little alphabet that we have now, the mini alphabet, and I don't know if I have it right here with me, but there is now on the mini catalog, the one that is ending in April, they have a mini alphabet. And so with that, you can change this to whatever you want. So for instance, in my case, I could make this a birthday card and then just have Oliver's name, or I can have my husband. So my husband's name is Edmundo, but we call him Mundo. So I will be putting Mundo here. So I thought that was really great because then you don't have to be just making this for a dad. You can be making this for any man in your life. And again, you just substitute. There's another one here that says this, that. Same thing. You just change the that to something else, like the name. And then same with this. Instead of stamping this, just use the die cuts from that. So I think like it's very versatile for the men in our life. So anyway, so that's Card Club. And what it is, Card Club is a monthly subscription. You get in the mail 5 cards or a kit to make 5 cards. You get a PDF with video tutorials, measurements, and everything to be able to make those cards. You also get about $20 to $25 worth of merchandise. And a few perks of it is that if you are building or starting to build your stamp collection, when you order the feature bundle during that month, you get it at my cost, meaning you don't pay shipping and tax. And the other thing is that when you stay for 6 consecutive months, you actually get an additional $25 goodie. Now, I'll be honest, there are some changes coming up from Stampin' Up that we might need to rethink how we're doing club, but that's we're being told that that's going to be later on. So let's not worry right now. We're going to have everything as is, but just FYI, there might be some changes coming up. And to be honest, I don't know exactly what the changes or how would that be impacting us, but we'll go from there. But anyway, so that's Card Club. Now, the cost is $45 already with shipping. So this is one of my most affordable classes, to be honest. And you can go to creatingwithali.com/Card Club to get all the information about the Card Club, what it is, and then you can sign up there. And once you sign up, make sure you go back to the same page again, creatingwithali.com/Card Club, and then fill out the Google form. There is a Google form there where you're going to be telling me where to mail your kit. So make sure you do that. Now, if you sign up, because again, this is the last few days of the Trusty Toolkit, you can get, if you sign up by the 8th, then you get the, what is the next month? April. You get the April kit. And the April kit is going to be featuring the zinnias right now. Now, big caveat, because it's very popular, if something goes out of stock or something, I might need to change and then make this one later on. But I'm going to show you what I have right now planned for this class. I feel like all of the cards are super bright, super happy, really nice. Very excited with how these cards turn out. And so again, you are going to love it. And the other thing is that this particular bundle, everything says, well, this one says gratitude, thank you. And then there's another one that says sending flowers and thinking of you. But you could easily change that to birthday cards. Because, you know, flowers, I mean, you can send this to anyone as a birthday card, to be honest. And the other thing I thought is that you can easily make these like Mother's Day cards, right? Because we always like to send flowers to our moms or our, you know, our friends are moms during Mother's Day. So I think that will be really great. So anyway, so again, if you want to get the card kit with this one, make sure you sign up by March 8th. But if you want to get the trusty tools, then make sure you sign up by the 7th, because the last day to get this kit is going to be the 7th. So anyway, and also I am working on tutorial and everything. So you can go at creatingwithali.com/shop. And that's where I have all the information about not all information, but all the past classes that I have given, so that you can purchase just a tutorial. So if you are outside the US, or if you're a demonstrator, or if you have already all the supplies but you just want the instructions, you can go at creatingwithali.com/shop and then get all the information about the card classes and pick and choose whichever you want. Once you purchase the tutorial, you're going to be getting a link right away. And there's also going to be an email sent to you so that you can download the PDF. All right. And then that's pretty much it as far as classes. I do have another one that I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing. So I'll share that next week until I figure out if this is going to be either bingo or the next card class, because I am particularly very excited with that class. And I feel that it's another one that I want to check how I want to promote that one. So more to come. There's another class already designed, but I'm still debating what I'm doing with that class. So anyway, let me then flip the camera and show you the other products so that you can see them. Again, these are the online exclusives. So you are not going to be able... Oh, what is happening here? Here we go. Whew. Okay, and then I need to move this one. Here we go. Yes, okay. So you're not going to be able to find any of these... Oh, I should be moving this. I feel like... All right, I feel it's better. Okay, you're not going to be able to find these ones on any of our publications. All of these products are going to be only on our online store. So you just go to stampinup.com, and somewhere there, I think on the left side, or even right now that is brand new, you can see online exclusives, and this is what is going to be coming up. So again, those are released today. So starting today, you are able to order those as a customer. So we have the Simply Zinnia, which is what we're going to be using today. Here is the Zinnia embossing folder, which, like I said, is a great one to play with. And let me just show you real quick the other stamp sets that there's different things. I didn't get everything, of course, but there's other things. See, you have this one. Like I said, you can use this one for sentiments. There is another one that talks about it's like comfort, and there's one stamp set that I actually just ordered today that says something like cancer socks, which I think is really great to have. So anyway, so you have this one, and this one comes with these little banners, so that you can add the banners for the cards with it. So I think this one is a really great one. I have to play with this, and then we have the pets and more. So you have the little pets, which I thought these are really adorable. And I am a dog person, so I definitely love that we have that. But see, there's like a fox and a bunny, and then a cat and an owl. So I think there's multiple options for that one. Let me see, what else did I have? Oh, of course, another one of the favorites is the Latte Lobe, which is this one. And this is another bundle that we've got. So for all coffee lovers, I know you're going to love this one. You can see it here. The dies are amazing. You can make fancy coffee makers. But the stamp set itself is really nice. And I really like all the sentiments on this one as well. I love when Stampin' Up has like a mix of fonts, because, you know, that always embellishes your card really nicely. And with this one, this is actually another one of those that is a suite. So it comes with a bundle. I'm sorry, not a bundle. A paper pack, which I don't know what I did with it, because I've been playing with it for the class in Houston. And then there's also some dots, which I do have the dots here. And there's also some ribbon. Now, the ribbon, I'll be honest, I was very excited with the ribbon, because, I mean, look at this. It's really nice. However, it's really thick and very stiff. So this is more for decoration, you know, rather than making bows, because it's not really soft and thin, so you end up having like bulky bows with this. So I'm not too excited anymore with that one, other than if I'm doing like decoration, you know, like a strip here and there, I think it still looks really nice. But personally, I don't think that I'm going to be using it that much, just because it's not... Yeah, you get a really bulky type of bow. So I might be using it for something else. Like I said, decoration for the cards, it looks amazing. And I love that it has the little polka dots. So anyway, so that's the thing with that one. That's the ribbon we've got. Then we've got another set of the embossing folders, and this is the fun patterns. You can see them here. So you get them both in a pack. So you can see. Yes, you know what, Florence? I do like, I am trying to be sincere with what I like and what I don't like, right? And I was very excited when I saw it, and then I was like, I don't know that I'm going to be using it that much. So yeah, so please know that I always give my honest opinion. Sometimes though, I change my mind. There's some sets that I would be like, oh, I didn't like it. And then when I start playing with them, especially with sets, not so much embellishments, but with sets, sometimes, I don't know, they're not my cup of tea, and then I start seeing samples or I start playing with them, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So but with embellishments, fairly often I'm like, no, I don't think I'm gonna be using that. Let me change this and then bring another one. We just have a few more to go. We have also the Filled with Fun, which honestly I thought it was really good for, especially for me with the little kids. I thought, oh, this will be a great for like birthday cards. And I love the wagon. Like if you remember, we had the piggy dies that had the little wagon with the banner and all that. And I really love that. And there's of course like some balloons and whatnot. So I thought about that one because it was really great for like kids cards too. And since every now and then I'm going to kids' party, I thought, oh, this will be a great one to play with, you know, or have ready for my kiddos. So anyway, so that's that. And let me see. I also got, there's only 3 more and that's it. I got this one. I really like, I love coloring. I don't do it a lot sometimes on the videos just because of time constraints. But I do like them. And I like all of these. I think that they did really amazing, and I love that they have the little kiddos. And honestly, when I saw that one, I just thought of my little kids. I was like, oh, this is just perfect. The sentiment says there's no one quite like you. Just want to remind you how that you are fabulous. I love that. A little note to say I was thinking of you. Sending love your way. So all of the sentiments are really nice, and I think that are sentiments that you can send at any time. So this is one of those like a just because type of card that I think is really amazing. So definitely love that. Then we have this one, which if you remember, we used to have like another Magnolia set a few years ago, and I really love it. And so I thought, oh, this will be really perfect to just have another one. This one says, thank you for being you. Happy birthday. Just a note to let you know that you are loved. So again, beautiful sentiments. I don't like this one as much, but I definitely love this. I don't know how to color these. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Like it looks okay, but like definitely these, oh my goodness, these are amazing. I was thinking of having white magnolias and then just add a little bit of like jello or pool party when you're coloring. So I feel like these ones are going to be super easy to color just because in my head I'm just thinking I'm going to be making them all white and then have a little bit of like jello and a little bit either a pool party or maybe that petal pink light. So very simple to color those, by the way. So it's not as intimidating as coloring something like this that you have multiple things going on. This one I think is going to be one of those that is going to be super easy to play with. So I'll definitely be making like a Facebook Live with that one. And here are the dies. Now, the dies, look at them. There's like a standalone dies that go really well for your card as focal points. But then you also can cut out all the images, as you can see here. So, again, a great set to have. And then the last one is a background, which I know I almost never use backgrounds, but this one really caught my attention. I think this is going to be very versatile for us to kind of play with. So definitely love that one as well. And this is the Drizzling Doublets. So these are some of the products. I know there were more things on the release. I just got a few of them. So check it out. Again, just go to stampinup.com and then you can see all the different products that they have now available, as well as other things, right? Also, we're going to have some kits starting the 7th, I believe. They said this, yeah, Thursday, I believe, is when they're gonna, Thursday or Friday. Now I'm guessing. I don't remember now if it was Thursday or Friday, but there's going to be 2 more kits. And one of them is like birthday cards. So if you're into birthday cards, definitely check it out. And then the other one is like for little kids, toys, if you will, like making paper kits. Which I show it to Oliver and he's all excited about it. So I'll probably be getting that one too. So anyway, so All right, so let's start with our class. And as usual, you can get the card kit to make the cards that I'm showing today when you place an order with me using this host code, okay? So just take that into consideration. Orders of $35 will get the kit from tonight, and then orders over $50 will also get a pack of the dots, which, what did I do with the dots, by the way? Hold on, let me look at those dots. Because, oh, here. I'm like, what do you do with those? Yeah, so you're going to be getting, of course, a full pack of them. But these are going to be the ones that I'm going to be giving when you purchase with me $50 during this week. Now, it is between now and the end of like Saturday, which I think is the 9th, if I remember. So between now and Saturday, when you place an order with me over $50 using the host code, you're going to be getting this pack. Not this one, but you know what I'm saying, like the pack of the glossy dots. All right, so, oh, hold on. Hopefully all is good. Somehow, oh, okay. I'm like, somehow it's like, it's frozen on my end. So anyway, so let's just go and start. I'm going to start first with showing you how to put together the flowers. I'm going to be doing this 3 times, so let me just bring here everything I have. So we have here 3 flowers, and I'm using Melon Mambo for the flowers. I'm using the Daffodil Delight for this ring of little flowers, which is this one, okay? And then I'm using 2 of the leaves, and one is Mossy Meadow, and the other one is Old Olive, and I'm using this one. We only have 1. We should have gotten 2, but to be honest, I'm like, where's the second one? We should be having 2. And then this little center is this one, and I'm using it with the pumpkin pie. So you can see very bright, cheerful colors that we're going to be doing. Oh, the glimmer dots. The glimmer dots are the the shiny sequins. The shiny sequins, yes, they are sold out for right now. They're gonna come back until April. That's why we're using the glossy dots. I think these are available, but if they're not available, then we're gonna be changing. Now, if they're not available, we can also use rhinestones and then color them with the blend. So again, there's always some options, especially with embellishments, you know. So and I'm putting this again. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna be using. But I believe the glossy dots are available. If you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, so now for the flowers though, you want to be making 3 of them. If you've noticed, this one has like a smaller petals than this one. This has all round petals, if you think, and then there's 2 little ones. Oh, thank you, Holly. I'm like, oh, I think it was. So I've been doing 2 of this one and 1 of that. But to be honest, I have that cut some where I have more of that one and 1 of these, and it still works out. You only need 3 of the flowers. Whichever you want, you just need 3. I do recommend to have both of them at least like once, and then one like a duplicate of either or, you know? So I think for these, most of them have 2 of these, like for the 3 cards, the 3 flowers that I'm doing is 3 of these, and then 1 of this one. But again, it doesn't matter if you have 2 of these and 1 of them. You just have to have 1 of each. That's all I'm trying to say. And that's just to make it fuller, because when you're putting your card, I started like, oh, let's just do 2, you know? You still have gaps in between, and I didn't like that, to be honest. I didn't like that. So what I'm doing now is like I'm putting the 2, and I'm kind of offsetting them, right? And then I add the 3rd one, and I'm just trying to make sure that the 3rd one kind of offsets the other gaps, see? So there's not as many gaps. So that's all I'm trying to do with that. And that's why I recommend you have 3. Because again, if you only have 2, and even if you only have 2 of these, right? You still have like bigger gaps. And I don't know. I thought that these flower, I don't know if the name of the flower is Zinnia, by the way. I'm thinking it is, because that's how the set it's called. But I have no clue. I'm really bad with flower names. But I wanna guess that the zinnia, or this flower, should be a little bit more fuller. So that's what I'm going with. So that's the only thing. Now, if you still think that you need more, you can of course add a 4th layer, but I think 3 is fine. Okay, so that's that. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna bring our glue dots, which I'm almost out of this. I have another pack already done, because you know I unwind them to have them this way, because nowadays the glue dots come on this side. So anytime I finish a roll, then I unwind them in a new one, and then set it up again so that I have it on this one. Yeah, okay, good. So Gail says zinnias have several layers. Yeah, I'm just guessing. But of course, I'm no expert on flowers, let me tell you. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and have this, and I'm just gonna be offsetting it a little bit, right? Just to make sure that I can cover as much, and I can even go. And again, I'm just playing and see how can I offset as many or as much as possible. I think I'm gonna have to go back with this. There we go. You can kind of offset a little bit there. And I have to bring the other one so that we're done all of them at once. You know, usually when I do these videos, I like to have all the flowers or like the focal point made all at once, and then we're just making the layouts, right? And so now, ooh, yes, see? And now I have this, right? Now, the next thing is going to be adding, let me get this for a second. I'm going to go ahead and add, and you just need a little bit. Don't do, now this is another one where this could be on the top or it could be at the bottom. I am putting them on the bottom and I think it's fine. But it's up to you. I've seen it when they have this one first and then this one at the top, you know. So again, it's up to you. How you like it. I've been liking it that way, where I only see a little bit of the yellow, and I like that. So I have these. Let me bring the other ones too, so that we finish all of them at once. So that way we have everything ready. And quite honestly, when you are playing with this set, I would highly suggest to put all your flowers first together and then just work on the what am I trying to say? On the layout, you know. So let's just work on them. Again, everything is going to be glue dots for the flowers. And so... Oh, thank you, John. Glad you're liking him. Like I said, I love when we have, you know, like the dice really do the flowers. I feel like they're always really good, really fun. Okay. And then I'm going to go this way. Yes, this way. All right. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add that one here. All right, let me do this once, and then we'll do this part so that we're only doing the same. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and have this one come here. And then let's just finalize this one. See, and I'm done with this one. And I'm gonna hold it right now like this because I want to be rolling it again. I don't want to be, like, I don't like losing it because I love unwinding them. So they are again on the right side, if you will. But I already have another one ready to go for me. See, I already have another one. Because as soon as I finish one, I'll set up the next one. Oh, there we go. That way I'm always ready for the next one. Oh no, hold on. I need to make sure this gap, yes. So there we go. So now I need to be adding the yellow one. And again, you just need a little bit. I don't particularly use a lot of the Tombow, mainly because I get messy and then I have I get it on my fingers and I don't like that. And I feel like the Tombow is a little bit more sticky than other adhesives, you know? Like I remember as little, I remember using the white glue and then getting it on my hands and then peeling it, and it was, I don't know, very I don't know, I always have fun doing that. But this one doesn't do really the same. So I just, hopefully all is good. It says that there was some issues with the connection. Let's see, what do you see? So Gail says, I like the idea of rewinding them. Why? I know, why did they have to change? Now, honestly, I don't think this was SU. You know, I think this was really the brand, because if you note, this is the brand, the Glue Dots, the brand that they do. So I don't think this was a Stampin' Up idea. But I know it's been frustrating for all of us, right? I like the other way better. And the other thing is that I believe at the time they did the change, I believe there was a dispenser. So you put your roll, right? You put your roll and then it will go this way. And it was a way to use, I think it was like a marketing idea to use the dispenser. I don't think the dispenser got too much traction. In fact, I don't even know if it's still available. But I've heard there was a dispenser, and I heard from other demonstrators that tried it and they didn't like it either. So I never saw it, to be honest. And because I was unwinding them, I was like, well, I don't care about the dispenser because I'm just going to be doing that. But I think that was the whole thing, that they wanted us to use it because they had this dispenser, you know? So it was like a marketing idea, if you will. So anyway, so let's just go ahead now and start with the layout. So I'm going to bring the first one, which is a purple card. You know me, I love purple. So let's start with the beautiful one. And so let me know who is in the purple team. Usually there's always someone that is in the pink team. But I always love to see who is in the purple team. I love purple. I think that's the most beautiful color we have. And this one in particular, I really like that one. So anyway, so I have my card base, and this is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to fold it in half. And, oh, holy. See, you say you are team pink, but I saw your profile and you have a lavender, and I'm like, ooh, that's purple. So anyway, so we have here. So who else? Oh, Rhonda says you would choose purple over pink. I know, right? Like, definitely, yes. Flo says she is also a purple team. Boy, you also, oh wow, purple is, I didn't know about you. That's awesome. Gail, you are purple. Yes, see? So, okay, so we have this, and this is 5 by 3.5. And we're just going to glue it on this end. You're going to flush it on the left side. And then we have another piece that is 5 by 2.5. Let me just make sure, yeah. 2.5, yes. By 5. And you're going to do it on the other end, okay? So you're going to have it like so. Then we have a piece of lemon lime twist, and this is 2.25 by 4.25. Yes. And then we have, which is going to go somewhere here. And this is one of the layouts that I use a lot. I think is one of my favorites. And then you have a square that is 2 by 2. And this one is going to go right on the bottom. And then we have a piece of basic white. And this is 2 by 2, and it should be 2.25. It doesn't matter. This one is 2.5. It should be 2.25, because if you notice, almost everything is going to be hidden below there. So now, if when you're cutting this, you have a gap, doesn't matter, because you're going to have a scrap of any other color, and you're gonna have it right there. So if when you're gluing there's a gap, which you shouldn't, but if like sometimes when you're cutting paper, sometimes you end up with a gap, doesn't matter, because you're gonna be covering right there. And then I was thinking about putting my so have the sentiment there, have my flower right here, and then maybe a bow, right? And so here is where we're gonna see how we're gonna be putting, oh, like I have this one and that one, see? And it kind of looks kind of nice, right? Or we can have it all on this side. You know, I can have it here. Oh, maybe I like that idea better. So they're not that. Ooh, maybe I like that idea better. So I can have it also like so. So let's do the stamping first, and then we'll go from there, right? So the stamping, I decided I don't want to have a lot of thank you cards this time. I want to have several that says thinking of you. I love this one, says sending flowers and thinking of you a lot. I don't know, I feel like a lot of times those are the ones that I've been needing lately, and I don't have as many because I focus so much on birthdays that I don't have the ones for thinking of you. And I definitely have been needing a few of those. So now this piece is just a scrap, and it's 3/4 of an inch by 4, I believe, or maybe longer. Yeah, this is, oh, no, it's 4. So I'm just going to be stamping towards the bottom and then cut out whatever excess I have. That way, especially with red rubber, because you're not really seeing through. That way it's easier for you to stamp. Because sometimes if you have a piece that is 1/2 of an inch by whatever, right? It's going to be harder, especially when you have larger font on some areas. Like if it is tiny like that, not a problem. But when you have thinner and thicker and so on, sometimes it gets harder. So I like to have a little bit of a larger piece and then trim it down to make it tight. Once it's done. That way I don't have to be, you know, scrambling with like, oh, put it this way or make it match. And, you know, sometimes your hands are shaking, like, I don't know, like, oh my gosh. So having it this way is easier for me to get it like center, if you will, right? So, because we're cutting a big piece right there. And it's not a lot, you know, I know it might be wasting, but it's not a lot. It's okay. I'm okay with that, right? So anyway, so now for this section, we can do, how do you call, like in an angle, cut an angle, your sentiment. So we're going to go ahead and cut an angle of this. See that? And it looks really nice. Yes, we can have that. The other thing that you can be doing, which I'm not doing for this one, but you can also cut it and say, just thinking of you, just cut this section and have it as a little sentiment if you want. So again, there's different options, or just sending flowers is one and then thinking of you is another thing, right? So anyway, so different things right there. So let's go ahead and bring dimensionals, by the way, so that we're ready to go. And then go ahead and start gluing everything. So I have my hands, but see, like I already have adhesive in my hands. I'm telling you, that white thing gets in my hands. And it's a different type of glue. It's not the same one as the one that I've used growing up. So I don't know. Oh, maybe I'll go with this. I think it looks nicer this way. So I'll have this one again flush on the left side, and then the other one flush on the other side. See, it looks really nice. I love from this paper all the color combinations. There was particularly this and this pattern reminds me, there is a designer, I should say, that makes this fabric for these fun big toads, and it has that one. It's not Vera Bradley because it's the fabric, you know, like they make the fabric. Like if you go to a quilting store and they have those big, bold patterns, really bright. And that's what this paper remind me of. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't remember. I'm really bad with names and I don't remember what the designer is because I know there is a name for that designer. And usually, at least in the quilting world, you end up doing like tote bags with that type of fabric because they are coordinating multiple colors and you know, like patterns with flowers, and it's always big, bold. So I don't know, when I saw this one I was like, oh my gosh, it looks exactly like that, but I have no idea what the name of the designer is. But I know that every single time I go to a quilting store, there's always from that designer. So maybe you know which one I'm talking about. So anyway, so I'm going to start with this one since this one was slightly larger than the other one. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one from the bottom up, see? So, and look at that. Oh, like, and a lot of the patterns on this paper, I mean, the sheets, both sides are just amazing. Because, you know, sometimes there is a side that you like most. and then more than the other one, you know. But in this case, I feel like almost every single side of the paper looks amazing. Is it PW? I don't know. Maybe it is. Because I don't remember the name, but I know it has, especially like these, like they always have bright colors, bold, you know, it's just beautiful. And like I said, they're always using them for like big totes. In fact, I have gotten so many magazines. I should probably see that. And not magazine, but like the books, the quilting books with the patterns to learn how to do the totes because of those flowers. Oh, maybe it is Pioneer Women. Maybe it is. I don't know. But they have books to make the totes, and they always have these beautiful fabrics. So anyway, so maybe that is. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm really bad with names. So anyway, so let's just see now. So I want to put this one here. Or maybe I'll put it like right here. And then I do the bow right there. See, maybe I do that. Maybe I do the opposite. This is why I love kind of laying things. And then I have that one. And then have the bow. Now, for the bow, we have different options. So we can use, I've been using a lot for this, the Parakeet Party metallic woven ribbon. I like that one. We could also use, I thought of also using the twine, which could also go right, because there's a little bit of, in this paper, there's a little bit of the lemon lolly. Is that right? Lemon lolly. And then there's also some of these fleeted flamingo that I thought, oh, maybe you can use either or. So you can choose whichever you like. I don't know if I like that one. Now, I'll be honest, when I use twine for, let me see, do I want that one? Probably not. I'm gonna go with this one. I like that one. But when I go with twine, I don't put it in the kits, mainly because it's a pain in the butt to send it, you know, and it always gets you get all knots in it. So I don't want you to get all annoyed with that. So just use whichever twine if you want to go that route. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do the bows with the loops, right? So you just do, I'm just gonna do 2 loops. You can do up to 3 loops if you want, or even more, but I think 2 is fine. And we're gonna go ahead and cut out the end, make another loop just to go through it. Oh, see, like my hand is shaking. There you go. I'm like, my hand is shaking. And then you just pull through it. And then you can kind of see a little bit of how this one looks. Oh, I pulled too much. You just have to be... There you go. And so now I can cut out this side, right? See, and it adds a little bit of, you know, the shimmery. The glimmer makes it, I know, right? So it does. So anyway, so I would probably put this one right here and then have it come this way, see? And then have the flower that way. So I'm going to put it this way. Yeah, so let's just bring a glue dot again. Oh, the other thing is that I always like to put a little ribbon tie on them. As you can see, when I unwind them, I put them again into the box already with the knot, because that way I'm only uncovering the one rather than the whole thing, you know, because sometimes before I did that, I would have the glue dots, you know, like running all over the place and getting glue dots everywhere. So since I start adding the ribbon around it, I never had that issue. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and have them come like this, like in an angle. And then I'm going to have this one, see, like so. Looks really nice. It already starts to look really nice. Okay, let me now add dimensionals. Where are the dimensions? Here. I'm like, where are the dimensionals? So we need dimensionals on this. And I'll probably get like 1 one in between. How about that? Yeah, so like I said, these was, oh, it was so fun to play with this whole suite, to be honest. This is why I love having suites, because, you know, I just pick patterns from the designer series paper and then just get the cardstock, and it's just so much easier because everything coordinates, right? So much easier. Oh, all right, so now I'm gonna have this one come here, and then I'm gonna have the one of these and one of these. And then I'm gonna have this one kind of, yeah, so this one is gonna go kind of low, or, you know, flat, if you will. So we can use, let me see, do I have my, I don't know what I did with my craft sheet. Somewhere here I had a craft sheet. I'm always losing everything, as you know. I don't know what I did with it. Well, let's just use the other one. Okay. But yeah, I know I was using it like this weekend, so I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, you just want a little bit, you don't want a lot. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and put it like so. And then have this one come like this, okay? All right, and now I'm gonna just add some of the dots, which, what did I do with the dots? Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I don't know what I did with the dots. I know I have them here, right? I did show them at the beginning. Oh, goodness. Oh, here. It's like, I'm always like, where are the dots? And we can use, we can use the purple ones, of course. So anyway, you can see a lot of them kind of go with this whole thing, right? Like you can use the yellow, the pink, or even the purple. I mean, even the blue ones would look okay. But I think I'm going to go with the purple just because I still have several of the purple. I'm kind of surprised I haven't used them as much, you know? Because, come on, it's the purple. I should be using all of them. Oh my goodness. Let me get this. Sometimes I have to be... See, like I will have another one right there and maybe another one right here. And there you have it. See? Very easy, very bright, you know, cheerful. And like I said, you could easily change this to like a happy birthday or a Mother's Day. Just change the sentiment here and you're done. All right, so let's do the next one. Oh no. The next one, it's a layout that I've done so many times. I love making this layout. So this one, we have Fleeted Flamingo. And where's my 8.5 by 5.5. Then I have a piece of, another piece of Fleeted Flamingo. And this one has been already embossed. And oh my goodness, it just looks amazing, to be honest. So then I have the flower, of course. We're going to be doing the stamping. Let's do the stamping before anything else, before we forget. And because we need to cut it. Oh, thank you, Gail. Glad you like it. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. There we go. And we're going to be cutting it again. And again, this is a 3/4 of an inch by 4, but we're going to be cutting that excess, right? So just bring it here, line it up, cut out that part, and here we have it. We have it all center. If you're just joining us, I shared at the beginning of the video how to put together the flowers. So make sure you watch the replay. And then I have a circle. This is the largest of the circles from the, what is this name? The Stylish Shapes dies, or yeah, Stylish Shapes dies. And from the circles, the largest one is this one, okay? Then I have 3 pieces of designer series paper, and all of them are 4 by 3/4 of an inch. So it's 3/4 of an inch by 4. And we're going to be cutting these with you can use your scissors to do banner ends. I personally will be using the Tailor Tack punch because I feel like that's the easiest way for me. But if you don't have the Tailor Tack punch, we don't sell this anymore. You can use your scissors just to do a little V. And you just go and do little banner ends on all 3 of them, okay? So same with this. See, so I have that one. And again, you just mix and match whichever you want, okay? All right. Now, from here, sometimes when I cut, sometimes I cut one more or the other. So I choose whichever is the smallest one, right? Like it seems like this one's from this one is too large. And then from this one is the smallest one. And I use it as a reference because the other ones I can cut out. But if I start with the largest ones, then I won't be able to do that, right? But in this one, I can put this one flat and then make the other ones line up against that and then cut the excess. So always pick the smallest one when you're doing this one. This layout, I should say. So they all kind of match, if you will. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it somewhere here. So this is going to be the one that is deciding, and then I'll go with this one. And I'm going to have that one come. See, I'm going to line it up to whatever. See, if I have chose this one, I already know it's shorter than that one, right? So that's the one thing there. And then this one, the same thing. So I'm going to line it up here. And see, I still have a little bit that you can cut out from here. And again, I'm just lining it up. This one is a little bit crooked. You can see it's a little bit crooked. There you go. And then I'm just cutting out whatever excess I have here. See? So, like I said, always pick the smallest one from there. Then for this one, I need to do a bow. Now, for this one, I think I am going to go with the yellow from the twine. And like I said, you can pick any other. Mainly because I don't want that much of a green. I think that this one will be nice with this. And it's easier also to go over with this. So how do I do this? All right, so I need to go a little bit more. Let me do this. Hold on. I need to do this differently. So I need to have this one. How much do I need? Probably like so. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to have this one. We can do another one. Another one still. See, so you just need a few. And like I said, for the kit on this one, I wouldn't be doing, I wouldn't be mailing you twine. But hopefully you have some twine, you know. Mainly because, again, it kind of gets sometimes with knots and whatnot. This is harder to mail, just a little piece. It's not like the ribbon where I can easily mail it. And see, at this point, I'm just going to make a knot. And then I'm going to be spreading these pieces. And I can move this one a little bit towards the top. Right? And you regulate a little bit of the tension as well by moving them apart, right? And then here, I would just do a bow. Now, at this point, just go like so. And have this. Okay, so now let's just cut out these pieces. Where are my scissors? Okay. And once we put the circle, we're gonna tie it, or we're gonna put a glue dot right there so it's not moving anywhere. Okay, so because I still can kind of play with it and see where I want it, but see, I feel like at this point it looks okay. So I'm okay with where it is. So I'm just gonna bring a glue dot at this point just so that it's not moving around. And where, yeah, here, like, where did I put the glue dots? So I might just make it a little bit of a little dot, if you will. It's just not moving anymore. And the tension stays, right? So that's how it looks right now. And yeah. What do we have here? Can you punch all three at the same time? So there, you could punch them, but sometimes it's harder. So you could. You can try it, of course. Hi, Angel. Yes, there's going to be a replay, so no worries about that. Hi, Sharon. Yes, you're a little bit late. Don't worry. I mean, there's always a replay, so no issues. Don't be stressed about that. So I'm just going to be putting this one right here. And so let me now glue this one down. And then for this one, I thought I could use also like the banner ends on this, right? Kind of like tight. So there we go. And so, oh, I feel like I didn't add adhesive here, so let me add a glue dot just so that it's not like bumping out. Oh, where's the, here. Let me just add one here because it's moving out and I don't like that. Okay, so now for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding it to the card base and then start finishing it up, okay? So I'm gonna go. Now, if you want, you can also add a little bit of tape. So let's do that. Sometimes I forget doing these things, but especially for these ones where you can still be moving, just add a little bit of tape and you're good. All right, so, and then the little one. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, so now let me add this to the card front. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add this right away. Now, anytime I do tone on tone, where the card base and the first layer is the same color, I like to add them with the dimensionals because then you can clearly see the dimension of your card. So that definitely suggest to do that. You're gonna see a big difference when you're only, like when you're gluing them flat than when you're using dimensionals, honestly. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and and see, this one will go like somewhere here. So I'll have that. And see, this one does have a little bit of a gap. You see that? That's fine. That's better. Doop, doop, doop. I might need to, yeah. I might need to put like a little dimensional right here just to make sure that there's not as much of a, you know, like I'm forcing it to glue it together. See? And then I'm going to have that one with glue dots. And then have the little bitty ones in between. Oh. All right, I'm gonna have that one like right here. And then I'm gonna have I'm gonna have this one this way this time. Yeah. Okay, so I want this one flat. So let's just use this one this time. Oh, no, this way. Ooh, almost. And then this one with the dimensionals. There we go. Looking nice. And then for this one, I think I'm going to go with the yellow ones, you know. Although these pinks look right, like they look really nice. I'm going to go with the pink ones, you know, just to go with the flower. So again, just go and add that one. I will probably just go and have one more like somewhere here. And then another set right here. I should put it like somewhere here. There you go. And again, you can add as many as you want, but I'm gonna go with this. So what do you think? Really nice, right? This is one of those layouts, again, very easy, and every time I make it, I just love it. You could also use the Parakeet Party, right? Metallic one as well, if you want. I just wanted to have a little bit of the yellow because I had already too much green going on. Oh, thank you, Gabby. All right, so the final one. Let's go for the final one. And, all right, so I'm not sure about the stamping on this one. I'm going to do the same and maybe we'll just cut it because I want the thinking of you. So let's do that one again. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, thank you, John. Glad you're liking it. Let me just check here. You haven't used Fleeted Flamingo. Oh, Gail says she hasn't used Fleeted Flamingo in a long time. I know, right? I do like Fleeted Flamingo, but yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I think that because it's not in a lot of our papers, I don't use it as much, but I do like it, even though it's a pink. Anyway, so yeah, definitely, I do like that. I love Mellow Mambo as well, but it's another one that is not always on the papers. And this one does have a lot of it, so I love that. And so sometimes if they're not in the paper, it's like I don't use it as much. Because again, I try to color coordinate with whatever the paper has, just because it just makes it easy for me. All right, so this one I'm using Blackberry Bliss, right? And it is 8.5 by 5.5. So let's go ahead, fold it in half again. Use your bone folder. And then I have another piece of Blackberry Bliss, and I've also pre-embossed that one with the Zinnia designer embossing folder, which, like I said, is really nice. I don't know, you can probably see it better here. It's really, really nice. I definitely love how it looks. Let me cut out this one as well, just to have it ready. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. So there you have it. And then, like I said, I might, depending on how it looks, I don't know if I want the whole thing or just maybe the thinking of you. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I do use the whole thing. Let's just work with the layout. So anyway, so same thing. I have, this one is from the Essential, what is Essential? Nested Essentials. And from the largest to the smallest one of this is the second one. And this is the rectangle dies. I should probably show you which one it is. Here it is. So there you go. So this one, it's another one great one because you have 3 different labels and they have different sizes. So kind of like the stylish shapes. So it is a great one to have. And like I said, this is the second one from the largest to the smallest one out of the rectangles. But I definitely love all of them on this pack. They are very handy. It's like a basics type of die set, you know. So anyway, so we have that. We have the flowers and the leaves, the flower and the leaves. I do have 3 pieces of designer studios paper. So this one is 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches by 4. And then this one is 1 by 4. And then this one is 1 by 2. Okay. I do have a little scrap with the lemon lolly. And I've used the handmade tag. Hold on, let me check. Here it is. So it is the handmade tag. And so I just cut out half of it with the lemon lolly. Okay. So I love that idea because it adds a little bit of a, you know, like an edge for your cards without really doing too much, you know. So anyway, so for the layout, we're just going to go ahead and have it like this. This is how I was thinking we could do it, right? And have this one in a banner. Have, maybe I need to put this one here and then have that one right there. And then have this come here with the flower and the leaves. And maybe I do go with the whole thing here. You know, maybe I do go with the whole thing. I might need to put things a little bit up. There you go. Maybe I go with the whole thing. So for this one, I'll go, let's do banner ends as well. Let's do banner ends with the tailor tie. And again, just use your scissors if you don't have them. Just make it tight. There you go. And I can probably cut a little bit more here. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to go with the whole thing. So all of my cards are going to be thinking of you, which I love it. All right, now for this one, I'm also going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and add a little banner. There you go. Oh, and this is a little bit off. There you go. See? So like I said, I always feel like the tailor tack punch always helped me for this. So anyway, yeah, I think I like it, how it looks. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So first things first, let's go ahead and add this. Oh. There we go. So I need to be adding this little edge here, right? There we go. And so now I know exactly, yeah, I know how to put it. Oh, thank you, Marianne. Glad that you're liking them. Like, I love using sketches, to be honest. This is one of the things that I love doing a lot. And so anytime I see a card online that I like, I try to sketch what, you know, what it looks like, right? And then I just pick a different set of products, right? Either like paper or a stamp set or colors, you know, and then I just go with it. So then I'm going to be adding this one like so. See, it just, I just love it. And I definitely, so try to go to either Pinterest or catalog, check what layout you like the most, and then sketch it. Now, the only thing though, try to just make sure you only go to Pinterest for like a little bit of time, because otherwise you just go there and, you know, stay hours and hours and then you're not crafting. So the only suggestions I have is like always put a timer, because I've been there where I'm like, oh, I'm just doing, you know, I'm trying to get some inspiration, and all of a sudden an hour later and I'm like, oh shoot, I don't have any more time. So I try to always put a timer for me, just to make sure that I indeed do not spend more time than what I need to. Especially if I'm like, I've already been using so much of my layout, so let's just bring with a new one. And so that's how I go about. So anyway, so then we're going to go ahead and add these ones, right? And then have, this is where I need to figure out, do I want it on, oh, I feel like I could have it here. Yes, like I can have it more towards there. So I might need to up this one. Oh, I cannot up this one. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's start gluing this one like right here, and then have the flower then. Oh yeah, I can do that. Or maybe have this one come here. Yes. I do want to show the paper here. See? I do want to show the paper here. I just don't want it to be, because otherwise if I put it here, I don't know. But I do want to show a little bit of the paper. So I think like that way is fine. So let's go ahead and add the dimensionals. We need 3 for these. So yeah, so if you ever are struggling with, oh, what I'm going to be making, always go to sketches. And like I said, go have inspiration, get the inspiration from another card, sketch it out, and then, you know, change something. You can change color coordination. You can change, like, add designer series paper, do cardstock here. You know, like, you can change textures. You can change the, altogether the whole suite that they're using. So, again, the shapes too. You know, like, instead of a rectangle, this could be a circle, a tag. So, always, I mean, there's always so many ways to, you know, to go around those things. Okay, so let's go ahead and add. I just need to make sure I'm not covering the word. So I think that one is fine. And then I'm going to be adding the light one and a flat, right? Let's do that. So like, okay. And then this one will be 1 dimensional and then 1 of the mini. Oh my goodness, it looks really nice. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and put it into our card again because this is, yes, because this is tone on tone. I'm gonna go with the dimensionals. One more. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the little bitty ones here. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead something like so. Centering up. Okay, and then I could do a bow right there. Let's see, maybe I go with the green one on this one. Maybe we do a little bit of here. I don't know if it looks okay, so we'll see. If we don't like it, we just don't put it, right? All right, and then, oh. Okay, so now I have this one. Okay, and now I want to be having this one right there. I don't know that I like it there, you know? I don't know. Let's cut it out a little bit and then see if we do. And then we go, I don't know, maybe if this one goes without the bow. You tell me. You tell me. Like we can have a little, what do you think? Bow or no bow? I don't know. What do you think? You like it with the bow? You tell me. Let's just start adding first the little dots, and I think I'm gonna go with the pink ones, or actually no, maybe I go with the yellow ones on this one, you know. So what do you think? No bow. Okay, no bow. Joanne says I like the bow. Okay, so I have one and one. We see if there's another person sharing opinion, we'll go with that because we have right now a tie between with or without a bow. So anyway, we're gonna start putting. Oh, look at these. I could have. Yes, I could have that one and that one. Like a bow. No bow, no bow. I like the bow, but it needs to be in another spot, maybe. Okay. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Maybe we just put it here. That's a great idea. See, like, I like it better here, you know? Or, if I can, maybe we do that. I like that idea. Maybe not there. Let me just, yes, lift it a little bit here. Under the sentiment. Ooh. You know? I don't know. No, you don't see it there. It's okay, not there. Oh my goodness. I think that I should have added it before all of that. I think now it's kind of hard to add it. So I'm going to go with the no bow. Because if I do it that way, I kind of have to cut all of these, you know, because it's all outside. So I'm going to leave it without the bow, now that I said that. We'll use it in another car. I'm sure we'll use it in another car. Because, yeah. And I can put, one here. Actually, no, I want to do that one there. So I'm going to be adding another one right here. I guess from these dots, the yellow were my favorite because I'm almost out of them, you know? I've been using them a lot. So anyway, you can add as many as you want. Yeah, stuck it on. I tried to stock it under it, but it didn't, like, I would have to peel a lot more. So anyway, you could do that later on. So I'm gonna leave it without the bow just because. I mean, it does look nice. Well, I'm gonna put it right now there, and then when you get your kit, you can change it there. Just remember doing it right after that. How about that? So let's glue it right there for right now, just so that we don't have a bow being wasted. You know? There you go. Okay, so we're gonna be. Oh, thank you, Juanita. He said, Sharon says there at the corner looks good. I know, in the corner looked really good, but I think I have to do it. I should have done it before gluing this thing. So anyway, so I think it still looks nice. And when you get your kit, of course, you can change where you put it. So just, yeah, remember to do it before gluing that part. So anyway, so let me just share the 3 different cards that we make tonight, and you tell me which one is your favorite. I love that they are all very bright, cheerful, and like I said, you can make any of these birthday cards, to be honest. Once you change the sentiments, you know, you can make them birthday cards. So anyway, let me know which one is your favorite. If I had to pick, of course, I think I'm gonna go with the purple just because I like the purple, but I love all of them. I think I like this pattern a lot, or this layout a lot. So I might like that one as well. So Sandy says she loves them all. Oh, thank you, Sandy. And by the way, Sandy, thank you so much for posting the cards that you did with the stippled roses when you case it. Thank you so much. I really love seeing all the cards being cased. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Eva says number 3. Holly says, love the bright colors, love them all, but number 1 is your favorite. Yeah, see, and it's purple, Holly. I'm telling you, you're switching to purple little by little. Gabby says all 3 are so cute, but the third one is the cutest, so she likes this one the best. Gail says she cannot pick. Each one is unique and gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Gail. You're always so sweet. Juanita says she likes them all. Paula says also she likes them all. Sharon Milburn says she likes the 3rd card, but all are great. Thank you so much. Angel says, love the purple ones, of course. Yeah, of course we like the purple ones. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I really appreciate it. So anyway, so thank you so much. Like I said, you can get the kit in the mail to make these cards when you place an order between now and March 9th, which is Saturday. Make sure you use the host code. So orders over $35 get the kit, and then orders over 50 will get a full pack of the glossy dots. So anyway, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Oh, Nympha says she likes the 3rd one. So I guess the 3rd one is the favorite from a lot of you. So anyway, so thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.